birthday. You can raise her up. Right there. One more tilt. There it is. Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all. Hey, friend. Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all. All right. I say good afternoon, good morning, good evening across the pond. We're going to talk a little bit about that today, David. This is a mid-week check-in. Now, we were supposed to have an episode of Fortunate Rants, but our friend Mimi Cherry is in recovery today. Recovering from that. Shenanigans, the foolery, the fuckery of it all. Ooh, I love the plane flew by at the right time. Oh no, baby. I don't need it again. Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm about to switch to my headphones right now, but I need to get up for just a second and go get said headphones because I just realized that they're not on my safekeeping, so I can have a conversation with you today. I have my Frappuccino, and this is my breakfast. It's fruity. It's coffee and fruit. I mean, what else can a bottom ask for? So hold on, let me go get this thing here. Got in my nose. I'm trying to sneeze. I don't want to sneeze. Something got in my nose. Oh, something got in my nose. Okay, hold on, y'all. I am also pulling up the chat so I can greet you properly. Greet you properly. This will be the only midweek live that we do this week. Now, Sunday, I'm still going to do a live, but I'm going to go ahead and make more announcements on that specifically. If I could put this on mute for just a moment here while I pull up my own live so I can talk to these lovely people. Were you feeling my RuPaul Drag Race tease today? Were you feeling it? There we go. Okay. The iconic Michelle background. Shout out to Liam. I appreciate you giving me my astrology reading today. I'm trying not to kill this camera. Thank you. Can we hear me better now? Is the sound appropriate for the structure of my voice? I need to know. Blessed Janae, thank you so much. Am I watching Big Brother tonight? Felipe, I honestly didn't know Big Brother was coming out, but now that you tell me, I am interested in watching Big Brother tonight. Will I review Big Brother? Might be. I did for Celebrity Big Brother, so I might as well do it for the regular Big Brother. Shout out to my friend Brett. He does a One Lucky Gay on Twitter, if I'm correct. I hope I'm right. I may be wrong. But he does a podcast on Big Brother, and he's been a big supporter of the channel, so we send some love to him. Excuse me while I eat a banana with you today. I hope this is not too much for some people to take as I shake this banana around. Okay. It is Wednesday. So many things have already happened. The Umbrella Academy review. I'm glad you brought that up. I was going to use that for Saturday, but since Mimi Cherry isn't feeling well right now, and I'm waiting for her to get a better recovery or feel a little bit better because she went to the doctor today. So she's fine, y'all. She got everything that she needed. So we're hoping for a 24-hour turnaround. She may not be at full speed, so I may be going a little harder. Ooh, I saw that flying through, honey. It wasn't a fly. It was a little piece of dust was trying to make its way to the banana. I was like, but Mimi is she's got the meds that she needs, so she's going to be resting today. So if you do see Mimi Cherry online today, send her some love because I know she was not feeling good at all. And that kind of pushed back the schedule a little bit for me. And I basically was like, oh, we need to do something here. Now, She Ain't will be tomorrow. Somebody said I need to do it on Mr. James Ross, which is Tyra Sanchez. I still want to do it on Nikocado Adacavo. Oh. Nikocado Avocado. But now I want to do it on Karen's. Now I want to do it on just Karen's, girl. I just want to pull some clips together. And I want to just post some clips behind me. And we watch the clip. And I give you my full take on Karen. I really, really feel... Oh, Liam, thank you, Mr. Allen Lindsay. I'm going to talk about that in a second, yeah. Today, I saw this video of this lady screaming at some landscapers. I May Destroy You would be more optional, Lauren, because Insecure is kind of over. If I did Insecure, it'd be a full season. I haven't even watched the new season yet. But I saw this video. Hey, India. This woman was yelling at these landscapers. And China. Oh, let me give you my hair tease in just a second. She was calling them every name in the book. And then just yelling and screaming and all that kind of stuff, y'all. And she's like, I'm calling the police. I'm calling the police. And they're like, call them, girl. That same day, on camera, the police came to her house. She literally tried to walk past them after she was done yelling at the landscapers while the police were surrounding her. Literally, this is her, all these people. She's just screaming. And the police are looking at her like, can you stop so we can take you in? Because this is not going your way. So she turned around, y'all, I swear to God, and just passed them by. That man grabbed her arm like, That police officer said, If you think I'm about to let you walk past, that's not going to happen. And she said, oh my God, the first thing that came out of her mouth, oh, and what are you about to do? Lip to the police. What are you about to do? Arrest you. It was insane. So I think because I have a couple of clips of the Nikocado Avocado video done, but I haven't finished the video just yet. Some moments where I was watching a clip and I decided to film. I'm learning to do that now, as you can see with my green screen ready to go. Just leave the setup. Once you're ready to film, turn on the camera, go. But in my spirit, I want to drag Karen bad. I want to. And it's easier to do because I'm not talking about somebody specific. Oh, Chuck, hey, baby. I was like, mama. Will do. I know this banana sounds so weird. Please forgive me. I'm hungry. This is how the altercation started. Okay, this is how that happened. So they parked their car on the side of the street. Her house is there. The person's house they're working on is over here. The car is in the middle of the parking median. There is a video. It's actually on YouTube, and I can't think of the name of it specifically right now. It's really fresh. It's like a brand new video, brand new. So if you see it, it's like very current. Um, I shared it on my Facebook page, but hey Quan. But yeah, they just parked right there, got out to do work, and she literally left her house, came outside and said, "Get away from me, get away from me." They're like, "We're not near you. We're working on these people's house. Stop, don't come anywhere near me. Stop, don't come anywhere near me." And then just started berating them with explicit N-word insults. Then there's this other video of this couple that was moving into the neighborhood in their house, was moving into their home, black couple. And this woman came out at 3 o'clock in the morning because they were moving very late at night because you're not going to leave your stuff in a truck while you're moving things overnight in some neighborhood that you just got there to. You don't know who's watching you. Because that's what happens with people, y'all. Like, for instance, if you're moving and you have stuff in your car and you park it somewhere, like, say, a hotel or another place like that, like I have done as a person who has traveled across country with in his car, you are a target. And so you're going to take your stuff out at 3 o'clock in the morning. You're going to take all that stuff and put it in your house at 3 a.m. So mama came outside and just called them all kinds of you know what and said she was calling the police after coming in their face. I couldn't take it. Oh, I couldn't take it. Baby, I said, okay, so basically, y'all want me to talk about you. This is what this is. God, is this a sign? That was me. I was like, is this a sign? Do I need to drag? I wake up to that this morning. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I can speak for the rest of you because I don't know how your timelines work. Honestly, that's like one of the first things I see in the morning. That's really sad, isn't it? Hey, Offer Mark. It's kind of sad. The first thing I see in the morning, the first thing is somebody berating somebody because of their skin color. And that's just what it is. It's nothing. It's what do you say? It, ma'am. So, mind you, I could say I don't want to see any more of this Twitter. I could say I don't want to see any more of this Facebook. I could say that to Instagram, social platforms across the board. It's still going to post. And you know what? I'm okay with it posting because at the same time, I need to see this shit. I need to see these people. I may recognize this fool. I may know who that person is. I may know where they work because they need to not be having a job if they're going to act like all that. If they're not going to be an actual citizen in society and walk around clean, bitch, and you know all that good stuff. So if you're going to do all that, okay then. We see you and we will share. Hmm. As a matter of fact, do us a favor and just say your name and then pose for the camera. Mm. Hey Liz, it's the truth time. It is the truth, which is why, for those who do know me, I leave my phone on Do Not Disturb with the Apple product I have um, until 9 a.m. in the morning. And it is every day. At 10:50 p.m. I not 10:50 to it's almost like the 10-minute marker to get me to 11. You feel me? It's the 10-minute marker to get me to 11. I have to have some kind of peace. Do not call me late at night and then get mad at me when I don't answer the phone or send a shady text because I didn't answer. I don't want to see that. I'm protecting my sleep and my peace because on the real note, the only thing I should be hearing is my own thoughts in this television. And if I decide to have company that night, that's the only thing I should be hearing. That's it. That's all. No. Or an animal that I have may have purchased or adopted. All of that. Oh yeah, you already were my friend, girl. You subscribe to the channel? Do you pop in every week? Are you here on the lives? You already my friend. What's tea? If you try to do physical formats, that comes with a different territory. Because I'm a difficult friend. People will tell you. Trust. I don't call all the time. I can be very selfish as a friend. I'm just gonna be real with you. Okay, so if you're someone who needs to be coddled, which is I've dealt with, nope, I can't do it. And it is coddling for some people. With my personality type, it comes to a point to where if we don't speak for 2 months, we shouldn't be able to get on the phone and be mad about it. We should be like, oh my God, it's so nice to talk to you. I know you've been busy too. Whatever your busy is. Because busy could be just you watching TV and minding your fucking business. But that's your busy. That's your busy. That's your piece. That's you, boo. If you need to be coddled, girl, I don't have it. Low key, Liam, we should do a sesh on Zoom. I should do a whole key a session on Zoom. I'm trying to use my words properly here. Hey, Deja Crawford, puss puss. How you doing, mama? Oh, that was a damn good banana. Mm. Next on the menu. I love how y'all are having brunch with me. Oh, I'm sorry. I had food in my mouth. That was disgusting. Mm. I do want to have a conversation before we get into my hair care stuff and the other things we're going to talk to today. Liam Allen Lindsay, thank you for bringing this up, and I forgot to mention it again. If you're not aware of what's happening in Lebanon, I suggest you pull up the news. I suggest you turn on something. I suggest you. There's video footage of the actual explosion happening. I got to witness this. Was this 2 days ago or a day ago? Maybe 3 days ago? I cannot remember. It's very recent that this happened. Um, Baby, I think this was yesterday for this matter while I'm talking about. I think this was yesterday. Yep, because I was on, because here's what was happening. I was trying to find something to watch on TV. It's Tuesdays, and that's my chop day for the Food Network, because I'm a Food Network person along with Animal Planet, National Geographic. These are channels that people didn't realize I watch, but I love, because one day I want to be, may he rest in peace, Anthony Bourdain would be the perfect job for me. Just say, traveling around the world and telling you about the experiences and reviewing everything. I would love that'd be my dream job. But back to this. I'm on Facebook and I'm scrolling because this is what I do. I have my Nintendo Switch up. I'm playing Animal Crossing. Almost said Planet. And I was looking for something. I think I put it on South Park for a second. And I turned my phone and I saw the explosion, y'all. And I promise you, I was like, what kind of stunt effect is this? I then looked back and I realized this is a real video. That explosion was real. 100 people have been reported, they say, or more in that situation. Please, 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 please. I can't say too much because YouTube, you did me dirty with that one video when I was talking about a serious subject. But prayers for Lebanon, prayers for everybody who is out there right now. It was devastating. It was devastating. What's my switch code? The 20. What is the giggle with 2020? This year, did we see this happening? Was this supposed to happen? Liam, the video I saw, this man was, I don't know if he was on a hotel or if he was in an apartment, and you could see the smoke come up, and there was explosions happening, but little pop, 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 and you could, it's far away, so you couldn't see nothing. And you just see, and it's like, what? I can only imagine that being heard 150 miles away. I'm going to tell you something that happened in my neighborhood with I forget what, it was like a surge thing or something that exploded. Thank you, China, for posting my switch code, baby. Or is that your switch code? Oh, that's mine. Thank you, China. Is it okay I say your name like that? Because I feel like I'm supposed to because we're friends. China. That's how I would, my friend Chinesa is how I say her name. Chinesa. Shout out to Chinese in Alabama. That's my baby. There was some sort of thing with the power plant or some sort. I forget what it was, but it was in Montgomery County. And we were, I want to say, on the tip of the woodlands for those in Texas and Houston that know my specific area points. But I would say it's about 30 miles or 25 miles away from where the explosion happened, but it happened overnight, right? So it blew up, and I was in my bed. I will never forget this happening because this is Houston. There are no explosions. There are no earthquakes. None of those things happen. What are you talking about? Like, that's not possible. Hold on a second here. Y'all, is my picture coming in clear? Ooh, but them tornadoes, girl. Let's not play. Let's not play. Ooh, a tornado, girl. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. The Wi-Fi here was messing up, but my I have it on my phone, so we good. Okay, cool. Um, the whole thing exploded, and I remember I was in my bed. Y'all, Maddie was ejected from the bed. My brother was on the other side of the house and flew from his bed. I It was literally the whole house shifted. Not like the house itself, but just the furniture in the house was like whoop. It was like, what just happened? I remember every alarm went off. Everything was like, every car alarm, everywhere. It was insane. And so it was like, I don't know, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. No one knew what was happening until you turned on the news, the 5 a.m. news. Fox 26 was the one that we always watched, or ABC 13, but it was really Fox in the early morning because ABC was on some other stuff because they were doing Good Morning America and all that. Oh, yes, we did. Everybody got together. I was scared. I was nervous. In the, I promise you, I thought it was the end of the world. I was like, oh, now I got so mad. Okay, let me tell y'all a story about church stuff with Maddie. We were told when we were younger, and this was a skit that in the Queens of Comedy that Adele Given says, where her grandmother would say to her, "We're living in our last days." Okay, raised in Houston, family from Bama. I heard it often. Oh, this is a sign of the times, a sign in the world right now. This is a sign of the times, sign of the times. This is Revelations. Here's Revelations. It's going to be the mark of the beast. I would hear nothing but this for all of my growing up. And when I tell you, I was that child who was like, I was like, I will have a car. I will have a husband. I will be my life will be grand before you. I was that person, but then it got to a point where stuff was getting real, and then I hate to say it, talk about it, but not 7-Eleven, but 11 happened, and I was younger, and then that was when everybody was really nervous and scared. So then my only dream was like, God, can I please have a car? Can I just have a car before the end of the world? Can I just drive a vehicle? That was me. Whenever they would talk about the end of the world is coming, the end of the world is coming, I was like, can I just have a car? I just want a car. I just want to drive. Just let me drive one time, please. That was my whole thing. Oh, so sad. So sad. Hey, Mimi Cherry. Y'all, Mimi Cherry has just joined the live chat here if you're with us. Send your love to Mimi Cherry. I just explained a little bit of the situation, Mama, so they are up to date. We're popping the Frappuccino. Woo! That's not the noise it's making. That's my mouth. Hey, Timothy. Oh. Invigoration. Shop, shop, shop. Shop, shop, shop. When I say needed, I'm now a man in his age who needs to have a little coffee. Not every day. I used to say, listen, PV, I was the same one. I was the same one, but I have learned what to do to not have the coffee sweats. I have learned. You balance it out with water, my friend. I normally will have a bottle of water or something sitting right next to the coffee. And I take a sip, 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 and then I take some water after that, and then I come back around to it and I cycle through. I cycle through. I have learned to battle the cough sweats with that. Now, the pig sweats, I don't know how to get rid of those, baby. So if you eat something bad and bougie for you and it's not classy at all, and you are on that commode and you have the pig sweats, I can't help you. I don't know what to do about that one. Now that one I don't know. Matthew understands. If you've ever had the moment where your head has hit your knees while you were in that other room, while that fan twirled, woo, I know the feeling. I understand you. Really? I can't wait to say it. The BGs, girl. What you know, Joyce? I listen. That's how I know you in my realm and category of understanding, because you knew I grew up with people. My father is 74, so y'all have to understand. I grew up with people in their 60s, 50s, 40s, and 30s. Okay, so old sayings for me, that they come around. I'm like, yep, I know that one down. BGs, girl. What y'all know about the bubble guts? We used to say that all the time. BGs, the bubble guts. Girl, my mother, oh, my mom used to wear us out because we were raised vegetarian until we were about 14, 15. Then we started eating meat. But we were only allowed to eat specific meat because we were raised Seventh day Adventist, right? Okay. So, oh God. I remember the first time I had steak, being a vegetarian and getting steak for the first time. Well, it was wonderful. It tasted so good. Oh my goodness, that butter with the garlic and I don't know what else was on top of it. Jesus Christ. Hallelujah. But I'll tell you what. I tell you what. I tell you what. No, it was not medium rare. It was medium well. We had well done for a very long time when we were growing up because that was the what was it? They were what was the whole thing with the they were trying to say if it's not well done then there's still like diseases and worms in it. So if it has any pink in it, it's still bloody. They were trying to say well done was the way to be. So that's how we used to get stuff. Now I have a little pink in it. I don't like steak now, PV though. I don't like steak. I don't like steak though. I don't like steak. I don't like steak. Mad cow disease. That's what it was. Yes. Oh my God. Y'all remember. Y'all remember. Y'all remember. Y'all remember. Oh, I love it. Y'all were in my time frame when that was like the tea. That was like the thing everyone was scared about. Like, oh my God, don't eat beef. Like Wendy's was going through it. Honey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Back when that was a ooh, scared the girls, mama. Mad you didn't want none of that. Mm. Ooh, I love turkey legs. A big old nasty turkey leg. Oprah had to do the show from Texas because of the lawsuit. Come on, Mimi, with the receipts. Speaking of Mimi, guess what I started watching yesterday? Mucha more. I had to pause it because I couldn't get through the first 10 minutes. I'll be back, though. I'll be back. I'll be back. I was like, what is happening here? What this? The man's face is tough. It's a tough face to swallow, y'all. I'm just gonna be real with you. I was staring at him and I was like, Jesus. I'll be back. It just I couldn't stop looking at him. I just couldn't stop looking at him like this. What happened? What happened? What is this? Is this what, did you do this? Like you did this or this is how it just came? It's like, when someone's putting down tile and they forget to put the tile down, like that. And I was like, that man. I couldn't get through that first little portion of it. Had to. I'm going to. I'm going to watch it again. It's still in my list, but I mean, Mom, if that house wasn't done, I don't know where the rest of the cement went. I don't know, but I was just distracted. I was distracted. Um, Girl down. Where was I going with this? Ooh, child, you said turkey legs. I eat it with mustard too. You are not my kindred. That I eat a lot of stuff with mustard though. You know what? I will say this. Once I saw him start to talk and I saw how Alexis was doing everything. Yep. And there was this 1.2 that I thought was really funny. Y'all, he dropped the cape off his shoulders, spun around, but instead of popping it back up immediately, did a couple little dances and slowly inched it right back up. I was so impressed. I was so impressed. I was like, Queen shit. That's what that was. It was so good. Ooh, it was so funny. That was in the beginning of the movie. I was like, y'all, that so good. Ooh, we love these, and we needed to make sure we got our fruits today. Mm. Mm. Is there nothing like citrus? You know what I mean? Like citrus. Oh God. You bite into this, and it's like this little fuzzy outside. It gives you this interesting taste. It's a tangerine. Yeah. This tangerine. Yeah, this tangerine. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. Oh my God. Okay. Sorry. I'm going to do a bigger piece this time. Oh God, it's so good. It's so good. And my favorite, like when I was a kid, is like when you like just peel these apart. Tangerine Dream. That's actually a strain too. It's so good. I love fruit. We've talked about this, right? Hey May, um, it's so funny you say that. I have honestly thought about going back to being a vegetarian. Honestly, honestly, blue dream, Andreas is fine. um, mm, ooh, pineapple. Ooh, now Joyce, if I had a pineapple right now, I would be no good. What I like about these is I can put this in the refrigerator and they'll be okay. It's gonna be just fine. It's perfectly chilled. Pop it in your mouth. Mm, it's so good. So good. All right. Mm. Let's talk about Canada's Drag Race. So, I'm hoping you enjoyed me and Jamar's review. It's actually doing decent in my number schematics and analytics right now. So I was like, oh, I'm glad y'all liked it because me and Jamar had a good time with it. And I'm glad that both me and him are able to do these reviews for y'all because I know you miss my friend. And not just because, where's Jamar, but more so Matty, you got a good friend with you, and y'all are really great at bouncing off of each other. So it's nice to have another opinion, but also balancing in the opinions because we agree and we also disagree. But yes, I would say y'all went in on Candace Drag. I mean, to be lying, to be lying. I'm just being real with you, girl. Like I can see into the future, and I already see who's going home. Like it's almost. I don't know. I was a little upset that there was a lot of POC and Black queens went home early, except Kind, except Kind, because she could have gone home first. Honestly. Oh my god. Oh my god. I think this would have been a completely different competition had Kind went home first. I said it. Steve! As I hold a piece of tangerine. Steve, Steve, Steve. Sorry. Fist pump, fist pump. I'm guessing you're at work right now, so shout out to you at work. Why did I air quote you at work? You have a job. Hold on, baby. Yeah, I think if Kind went home first, Juicebox would have went further than she did. Oh, bitch, that would have changed this entire game up. Mm-hmm. I think that Juicebox would have did well in other challenges. What about UK though? Have they started this up again? Da? My sound test, everyone. Da? I've been using my mobile device before, so I'm not sure why exactly, you know, that's the whole reason for it, but I wouldn't be surprised. It probably is an issue with the YouTube app. I may need to probably have I what's it called? Have they updated it? I probably need to update mine. Yeesh. Where were we? Mm, mm, mm. Oh my god. That you just teaser. Oh, Drag Race UK. Good, good, good. Okay, also before I go on further, so this week, for the rest of this week and on Sunday, I'm gonna make this announcement again. Hopefully I'll have it by that Sunday. If I don't, then I'm gonna figure it out. So I'm gonna decide to stay here for another month. This place is working for me. So right now I am trying to make sure all my funds are collected for, of course, the cell phone payment that I need to make sure gets taken care of. I already paid my storage. I need to get that stuff out of storage. It's time. I think it's time to get it out. Now that I've made this my forever, eh. Bye, Andrea. See you later, babes. Where's this oop coming from? What happened? Did the sound go out again? Y'all making me nervous. I'm trying to read the chat to know what's going on with my lives. Oh. Hold on, let me make sure. Y'all got me nervous. Okay. I normally was reading, and so I didn't get any reads back. That's why I got nervous. Spoilers in the chat for what? Liam. Liam, I am removing that comment in case nobody wants to see that. All right, y'all have a good time back to work. Y'all, I had to read. Sis! 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 We gotta remove it. Not everybody wants to see that. I'm so bad. I didn't want to see that. I didn't want to see that. I'm not trying to have the season spoiled for me because this is why I like Candace Drag Race. Why? I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy some libations today, and I'm gonna remove that thought from my mind that is what happened. But if it is, shout out to somebody deserving something again. Thank you, Monica. Is that right? Monica? Because it's Moan, right? Monica? Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. But we like Liam, you're cool. We love you. I'm just saying, child. Uh-uh. Thanks, China. Listen, any and all donations that are going this week and for next week are going straight to rent this month coming up because I got to pay them on the 16th. I'm actually going to try to pay them early so that way I have this stuff done. So if anybody ever donates anything, I'm trying to collect $400 right now, and I've already got the majority of my rent. 80% of it. Yes. Ooh, no, I still have to pay my phone bill. So 70% of it. We're going to be collecting that over the week. So if anybody does donate, please and thank you. Try to get it to my PayPal account. Okay. Try to get it to my PayPal. Girl, Liam, how dare you? I don't want sis. I didn't want to know that. But I liked Canada's Drag Race. It's interesting. Oh yeah, Alicia, they did raise that 35 to 40 recently. Thank you, Sonique. I appreciate you, babes. I also tweeted you with a link to Red Cross donations for those who want to donate. Oh, good. I'll reshare that. Thank you. As a matter of fact, Liam, I'm going to put that in my videos for the rest of the week. Yes. We'll do that for the rest of the week. And I have 3 videos this week, so... And you tweeted that? Hold on, let me look that up. No, let me not do that. I'm on a live. What am I doing here? I'm supposed to be entertaining y'all. Excuse me. It's been a crazy day. Well, it's almost been an hour. And it's the afternoon, and most of you are at work, so this is hump day week, right? So let's actually have a conversation that's going to be a little bit more... less about what we see in a reality form and what our reality is. And let's talk about just self-love in general. And I'm going to use myself as an example here based on things that have happened recently with me and actions that people have placed. And I can't blame them for what they've done, and I can't be mad at their decisions because everybody has their own choices to make, right? So this is more so about attraction and pursuing in the process of all that taking place. And when people, I guess, thank you, Nikado. Hold on, let me pull up my email here. Nikado, there we go. And when people get upset sometimes when someone, I see you, Nika, thank you, baby. People don't give you back the love that you want or that you think you deserve or that you're attracted to them, but they're not. I had a situation happen recently where, actually, not even just recently, but over the past a few months, where somebody asked for my social media account, and once I give it to them, I'm either blocked, the conversation just stops, I get ghosted, or I am told, so you're a drag queen, or you do this YouTube thing. So do you act like that in person? A lot of that. And so I recently had that situation happen over, yeah, the past 2 3 months here, where it was, what do you do? And while this is a lot of hard work, it's still something that is judged, right? So I stopped giving my social media because I'm a person to where if you were to have met me outside of this, you wouldn't get all of this initially. And you probably wouldn't even get all that like on the regular, because this is what I do as Matty Rants, not as Matthew in the rest of where my name goes. You know what I'm saying? This is my extension of me as a person that gets on camera and tells you about portions of his life, just so I could have people to talk to and share my experiences and review shit and make you giggle and laugh, and that's what I do. But this is just an extension. It's not the, you know what I mean? And so, um, it's been a interesting journey, because while I have been given respect for doing YouTube and doing this, that, and the other, I am almost now afraid to tell people I am attracted to them because of the immediate rejection of or this and of that, because of this guy who's on this platform. And that is unfortunately what I've been facing and feeling for like the past 3 or 4 months. And so my way of thinking when it comes to online dating has been skewed. So recently, um, I entertained a conversation with somebody who asked what I did, but didn't ask for a link in what I did, right? And we met, and et cetera, et cetera. And that individual was actually sweet. Didn't even look me up or whatever, but just was like, okay, that's what you do. That's not. I mean, I don't roll on YouTube like that. And even if I did and I saw that, I wouldn't care. And it just continued from there. And so after that moment, you know, I'd be forgetting y'all. People be rolling in and back in here, and I'd be hearing so much stuff because this microphone amplifies everything. But I realized in that moment that it's not me necessarily. It's the individual who I'm expressing my interest to, and whether or not they want to have something like me in their place. You feel what I'm saying? So if I were to say get in a relationship with them, and I'm now going live at these days and all this times, and I'm now on camera and I'm doing this, that, and the other, and my rant pack is a part of my crew and my life and my lifestyle, they may not be able to handle that. It also could just be how I sound and how I act on camera. Either way, it's not for me to give one fuck about. It's not for me to sit here and go, well, I guess I'm going to change everything up about myself because they didn't like what they saw. No, that's not what this is. Because there was one, and that one was attractive and my type and was interesting. It's it's that matter. It is just that. So if you are going to play the radio, and this was a conversation that stemmed from a femme versus mask moment where I had a couple people who were on my live on Instagram, and someone mentioned I cannot stand that label because it just adds so much division between our community just because of people's preferences and ways of acting. You know what I mean? And it's hard because a lot of people you can tell are being extra, and a lot of people you can tell are being themselves. So I get it's a matter of attraction and all that, but it's also it's a real stinger to somebody when you are told that about yourself as a man. It's a stinger because you could be a little feminine. It's not just because you're wanting to be. It's just this is how you act. This is how you feel. This is what is comfortable with you. This makes sense. What's wrong with that making sense to somebody? Why do I have to assimilate? I don't understand. I'm labeled by depending on the person as either being femme or in between, never masculine, but mostly in between. I'll get femme from the radicals who need to have my voice be at the lowest of octaves and for me to like literally present myself as like this heteronormative character. But um I'm asking everybody here, and I think I'm gonna have to end this live soon because I know that yeah, YouTube is not playing with my shit today. I'm gonna have to send an email. Liam, I hear you, but then if you would have met some of the people I have met or have gone through who have just whatever, they'd be like, they put me in the same boat, and that's the crazy part. So for me, I no longer, I kind of just don't care after just everything I've experienced. It's just like I just don't care. It's like, girl, I listen, when I take off my clothes, I'm a bad mother. Put you to shame. Okay, with clothes on, I'm framed. If I went to the gym and I'm actually on my workout shit now, it's about to even be even more of a threat. Okay, if this sounds like this, if you're mad at this and this is not what you move around, and miss out on this good puss. And miss out on this good puss, and miss out on this good puss and mouth. Miss out, cause I know what I can do and I know what I can bring, and that's why I don't get pressed and peeved at things like that no more, like I used to, y'all. Mm. No. I know I'm bad. Broke and bad. For the girls that like to talk about, well, she ain't got no money. Sis, and why am I still better? I don't believe I'm better than anybody, but I tell you, I'm better than that bullshit. I don't believe that I should be held to a higher standard than anyone, but what you won't do is bring me down to your level. I may not say the right thing all the time, but I know what the fuck I said. Thank you, graduated thought. Also, everybody, want to let you know I am registered to vote, and I will be using my voice this year in this year's election. And if you are registered, I would ask that you do the same. And if you're not, I would say do it. No, I'm being real right now. Are we doing this today? Thank you. I'm just being honest. I'm being very clear and honest right now. After everything that I have faced in these past couple of years, I no longer have a bullshit card to carry, and I no longer have a fuck to give. I don't have them in my pocket. I don't have them in my purse. I don't have them in my backpack. This trash over here that is scented Glade, bitch, for Breeze, mama. I don't have it. I don't. Do you need some? I don't got it. Don't knock on the door. I will not answer. Okay? And I need people to get on that level too when it comes to shit. Whether it's me giving you some shit or you giving me some. Uh-uh. But what you do is address the person. You don't run around town on it. You address it. And if it can't be solved in that addressing, then you move around and you go on somewhere. I swear to God, people think everybody owes them something. I swear on it. You want to talk about privilege, baby. So many people think in life that everything that happens to them is about them, and that everything that is around them is all about it's all about it. This is because I did this, because of this. Well, if I hadn't walked here and did all that, you just showed up. You just showed up. Three decisions could have been made today. Hell, a million different decisions could have been made. That's the course you took. That's the road you walked on. Here you go. You messed up? Okay, then get up and continue on. Y'all don't work out as friends? Okay, too bad. Next. He don't like you? So what? I don't understand. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to pause it for just a second here. I just want to see if it helps out with the picture, okay? Can you hear me? Faja, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, you can. I know I'm going to end this live soon because YouTube apparently is not happy today, and I don't want to have it pissing on my parade. But seriously, back to my statement, my point, and my opinion here, y'all. We are getting too old for this shit. It's getting too late in this shit. It's time to just be better people. 2020 was supposed to be the year. It's not just COVID. Do you feel what I'm saying? It's not just that. It's not just that. That's the scary part. Y'all are not hearing me. It's not just that. It's not just that. That's the scary part about all this. I don't know about you. I'm not talking to family this year. I have dropped friendships. Baby, this is that year. This is that year. And I said this was going to happen the moment everything went into lockdown. I said this is where you're going to find out how people really are and who really is going to be your friend and who is going to be that real person to you. You're going to find out about folks. Because once you stop talking to people and they know you in a quarantine, girl, and they get mad about that kind of shit, the ones that you know are needy become extremely scary, okay? And those who are introverted to the next level, you have to check in on because you don't hear from them. It's a hot mess. People can't communicate and we're at home. People can't communicate and we're at home. You still got folks running around here with no mask on looking stupid, talking about this is a conspiracy and stuff. You tell that to my friend who died in the hospital of COVID. You tell him that. You tell him that, girl. I want you to go find his grave and dig him up and tell him that. Please wake him up. Cause clearly I'm confused. And so are we all in this matter. PV. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the just dumb fuckery and foolery of people. It gets on my last left yam. It gets on my last left yam. How dare anybody be mad at anyone for becoming an introvert in this kind of time? How dare anyone be upset with anyone for being like, please don't become 6 feet near me. Now, if you told somebody you was gonna be somewhere and then you don't show up that and you're there and during this time, that's different. Don't say you're gonna do something and not do it. Now that's different. But if that person told you up front, y'all, I'm not gonna be good around this time. I'm gonna need my space. Or this isn't a good time for me the last time you talked to them. Respect it. Respect it. Imagine you needing your space and no one giving it to you. Can you imagine? Let's think about you. This is about you now. I know most of you in here are like good, so, but I'm just saying for those who like to listen. If you wanted to be left alone and you went through some, like, just say a rough day at work, a breakup with a boyfriend, girlfriend, or anyone who doesn't even assign themselves to a gender, a family member or a loved one died, hell, you're lost in Street Fighter. I don't know. And you want to be alone because right now your emotions have been clocked and clicked. But you can't do that because your friend needs to talk to you about their day and how they feel about another person who they're mad at. And are you listening to them? Are you listening to what they're having to say? We're all in a grocery store trying to buy food, knowing damn well there is a virus flying in this air or flying around in people. So to protect ourselves, we're supposed to put masks on our face, even if we don't have it, to prevent the spread of it happening. By that happening, it eliminates the virus. But I got Susan walking up in here, upset and letting us know of her medical condition and that she doesn't have to wear a mask because of her medical condition. If you have a medical condition and you're like, I have the right to be here in this store and walk around without a mask, sit your ass at home. Why would you put me and everybody else in danger or at risk of death because of you? It is a decency. It's a decency, it's a common courtesy. It's you showing that you care about the people around you. It is literally showing you're a citizen. It is actually an like for wherever you live, it is like it's almost like just showing pride in your with the people who you live in and showing that you care about the folks around you. It is common decency. It is not difficult. That's what's really killer about it is that they don't get it's like you're just trying to this is so you could cover my face and not see my face. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Girl, your face is Miss Thing. I have seen a boot fly faster across a television screen. Okay? You will not with your static memory of a face. Are you kidding me? Are you sir? Are you for real right now? Sir. Sir. Sir, I've seen a better. Ooh, Matthew, stop! I'm just gonna go in and start cussing people out. Shaped like an Xbox head. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. If it's that big of a deal, stay your ass at home. Get a bigger backyard. That's all. If that's the big deal, girl, get a bigger backyard. Let me tell you something right now. Like I know, I wish I was living in a house, like my house in my name kind of stuff. Because when I tell you, my backyard would have been my entire work during this whole situation. I would never have left the house. Everything would have been delivered. Everything. For what? Going out the house for who? PVTV, I'm saying this right now. If you need to, if that is that big of a deal and you need to be outside, get yourself a big yard, girl. Get you a yard, honey. Yes, I'm telling you to spend coin on a yard that I myself don't even have. I go outside every day. I walk outside every day. Get a patio. Open up a window. Put some astroturf in your apartment. That's a yard. Get you a yard, girl. Get you a yard. Mm-hmm. Put you some astroturf in your house. Better yet, put it in the bathroom. Make that your yard. Mm-hmm. That's how you do that PV on a budget. Is this a trick question? Do I believe in what? Girl, that felt like a setup. That felt like a set. Is this call being marked? Well, it is live. It will be posted. Um, Chad, I'm not answering that question. I believe that the people who killed Breonna Taylor should be in prison. That's what I believe. Um, Oh God, I'm trying to read everything. As far as masks are concerned, I don't wear them due to my autism, but I do condemn those who don't. I wear them don't wear them without excuse. I stay at home the absolute most I can. I haven't left home in 4 weeks. Well, that's different because that is something where you would have a condition where that say could cause an issue. That's different. See that's the one where I can go, yeah, but I don't. No one's excuse for walking to the grocery store has yet to be I'm autistic, I can't wear my mask, so I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? No one's done that yet. It's literally been them going, I have a medical condition. No, I don't have to tell you what it is. Just let me in your store. That's my problem. It's like if you're gonna do that, tell you, girl, what is the problem? Like I'm afraid we're gonna need to. Bye, Liz. See you later, baby. Your go-to lip sync song. My go-to lip sync song would probably be just anything by Beyonce. Honestly, every time she drops something, I have learned the song. But for real though, like as far as the police are concerned, I'm not going to talk about that on YouTube. This is unfortunately not the platform for that. They're already treating me differently because I'm a black gay YouTuber. So it's weird. Can we do that tomorrow? Because this is going to be kind of deep, and I want to have a kind of chill rest of my day. I will have that conversation with you. You know, I'm not afraid to have it, but it's like, can we do that tomorrow when I have like I can sleep? I just they're already playing with me. Like Jake Yonsei will tell you that they're dropping subscribers from him. I've had the same thing. I've had the same thing happen recently. I then had God, what was it? Something happened recently where I was like, what is this? They gave me a note on something and it was not even close to what it was. And I was like, girl, what? Okay. I just want everyone to know that when you say all lives matter, I just want you to know that it's literally almost like throwing a slur out now. And it really sucks to hear that it sucks to hear that. And it hurts my soul when I hear stuff like that because that lets me know you don't care about black people or black lives and if they were killed when you say something like that. Because you're not saying that when you say all, you're not doing it like all of us. No, 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 no. You're doing it like you and whoever else, but not this person here. Because if you're doing that, that's the whole point. If all lives matter, then black lives do too. But that's the thing. We already knew all lives matter, but because of what's been going on with police brutality and racism that is not being called out in America still in other countries, that's why that whole entire movement came to be. So then when someone goes all lives in it, it's like you're missing the entire point of why people started this. It's not about supremacy, it's about equality and it's about acceptance, about having an equal playing field and not feeling like if I go somewhere with my white friend and something pops off, my white friend is going to be escorted to the car with Burger King and I'm going to be beaten to a bloody pulp and then have to sit in the car and probably get beaten again when I get to the police station when no one's really looking. I can tell y'all, I've been in holding before. I've been in holding before. I have seen a man get dragged out for no reason, just dragged out and came back beaten. I have seen that. Didn't even do nothing. I've seen that shit. And that's why I don't play with I get so mad with folks always talking, especially for listen, if you especially if you've never been to jail or prison for that matter, and you've never been processed, you've never gone through nothing of that, you cannot talk about anything in that ooh, 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 you're just looking at what you see on TV. Girl, get in the car and continue on the ride after the cameras are off. Continue on that ride. Get to the station. Get to Holden. Get to the next place, baby. I can't imagine the psych ward. Anita, I don't even want to. I don't even want to. I don't even want to. I remember one time in Houston, I had this man come up to me who had clear problems. And he said to me, "Can you please call the police and have them arrest me? I am about to have another episode." Y'all, I'll never forget that day. That's when I used to have my little Kia Forte. I was driving my little Kia around, beep beep. But yeah, he had came up to me when I was at this Texaco in downtown Houston. If y'all know where that Texaco is at, shout out to you. They normally let a lot of people from psych out in that area, so he was one of the people. But he was like, "I'm about to have another episode," and y'all had to see him, and like his hands were all clenched up, he was shaking, he was ready to swing at things. He then turns around and just yells, ah, just yells, just yells. What? I don't know, didn't understand him, just screaming. Came back and he was like, "Please, please." So you better believe my ass called the police on him, and I appreciate him for saying that because when the police got there, that man went off. They didn't kill him though, so that was good. They just tasered him down and took him away or whatever. But child, that was scary. It's so sad what we do with our people. I'm sorry, I just can't imagine you like you need help and you're dropped off just out just in the middle of nowhere. Like what the fuck? Like who does that? That is so trash. I cannot get over how we work as people. I swear to God, this is so crazy. They need help, and that's what we do. We do, like y'all, like the stuff I uh oh oh Lord, Liam, is this my Pisces? Is this, wait, what was that? Is this my Venus Pisces mood taking over? What was that again for my astrology chart? Like Lord. Fuck. PV asks, should people be arrested for not wearing masks? I mean, think about it. If you're putting someone's life at risk, wouldn't that be considered an arrestable offense? But I'm not going to answer any more questions about the police, so I would like those to stop until we have that conversation. Like I can't, like every morning when I do go to the 7-Eleven, I see the same people digging through the trash every morning. And you I want to help people, but then I also know this one time I gave this man $10 who was really like looked like he was begging and stuff, and I saw him go into the same liquor store as me. I was so I was so angry. I was so angry because I was like, I did just give him that money and he can make whatever decision he wanted to. The decision I was trying to help him make was getting sustenance and band-aids for his effed up fingers. That he could have clearly used. That 10 could have gone a long way. Girl, we was in Birmingham, Alabama. That $10 could have gone far. I was so disappointed. I'm very much an empath. Very much. Very much an empath. Very that. Yeah. That's why if a Disney movie comes on of any kind of sorts and I get myself involved into it, I will most likely cry. If I watch any sort of show where something extremely emotional happens, Pose, for example, just little things here, or a scene where a word is said and it relates to me in any kind of form or fashion, there will be a tear. I will have a sob. It will be a moment. If anything reminds me of my mother, I'm going to lose my shit. So yeah, very that. I had to learn that too. Listen, I learned that later on in life. That when you give anybody anything, you should never have any expectations of anything, whether it's a thank you or them kissing your ass with thank yous for the rest of your life, or just with how you have to word things and say things after that. I'm being very blank. You need to stop thinking that people owe you shit when you give them stuff, or just that they owe you in general. And we were talking about that in the beginning here, that people just think they're owed something. You're not owed a flipping thing. Nothing is. You earn everything. You earn everything. These 15,600, I did that. This one. Okay? I worked on that. It took some time because I didn't go the regular route other people may have gone, or I may not have been in the formula. But guess what? We'll continue to grow. We'll continue to rise. This will be what it's going to be when it's going to be. And it's only a matter of when and not if. When, and I'm just doing what I got to do. And I got to make sure I get it a little bit better and better and better as I go. And that's just how it's going to be. So, okay, I take that. I take that. I think also, Liz, I have to surround myself with those people who bring out bring out the best in me. Oh, who knows about that gospel song? Oh, who bring out the best in me? Oh my God. Whew. I need people around that bring out the best in me, child, that do not seek arguments or debates. I don't need people like that. If you don't agree with me, tell me right now. Give an example. We move on, and that's that. But I don't need the arguing girls no more in my life, y'all. I swear on it. I don't need them. Child, child. I don't even know how the homeless is in the UK. I would love to tell you if you want to do a pissing contest. I know you're not, but if someone ever were, I'd be like, go down Skid Row in LA, girl, and you talk to me later. You talk to me later. You want to talk about a reality check? You want to talk about a reality check? Bitch, I used to stay 2 blocks from Skid Row. You want to talk about somebody seeing it, smelling it, and experiencing it? Yes. Mm. Love out to you in London, Lauren, and everybody else across the pond. My Europeans, my in Asia, my in Australia too. New Zealand as well. I know we got some misspells. I do. What I've been doing lately, Liz, is I'm doing cleansable prayers. No, I don't want to debate with people when I know the debate is one sided. That's the difference. I used to like debating with folks, but that debating turns into an argument. It turns into an argument. And I am too emotional to go through that. Yeah, we love to argue, but I don't love to argue. Does that make sense? I'll argue with the bitch I don't like. I don't like arguing with my friends. And if I'm arguing with my friends all the time, that's not going to work. Like, I got to get a new friend because I shouldn't be arguing with you all the time. I hate it. Hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it, hate it. Hate it. My debates would go down on the lines of what's a better show, Hunter x Hunter or Naruto Shippuden? Well, let's add some stakes to this. How about we add in like another anime? That's my arguing. Not over something like what did you do last night and someone's telling you a different story about yourself, but you know what really happened, and now y'all arguing about something that you know the truth, but the other person can only tell you their perception of what they saw from about 300 feet across the room. No. No. No, no. I hate arguing. And what's crazy is the ones that don't act like they do argue, that do, girl. Whew. Oh, I'm getting upset just thinking about it all over again. No. 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 Um, if I get on Drag Race, let me tell you something. I already know I'm going to be gaslit into arguing. I already know it. And it's going to be a point where I'm not even going to be in the argument. But someone's going to say something crazy and I'm just going to be like, you know what? Listen. And it's going to sound just like that. Listen. I need all of you to listen up in here because I'm tired of you motherfuckers in these bad built corsets that don't even have the cinching right. And this thing over here is a pillowcase trying to read somebody. That's what I feel like is going to happen. Totally feel it. Absolutely. I'm going to be back there. It'll be 5 episodes in. We only have, 9 girls left. Everybody's a little too comfortable. And someone says something slick and it's going to be like, nope, nope, nope. Because I am one of those people, if there is an argument or something that's been going on forever, I have to walk away from that and not be in the same room. Because it will make me so angry, I will lash out at everybody. I'm a person that reads off of auras and energies too. So if I walk in a station or a place and it's negative, hold on. Maybe you treat me differently because I'm a black gay YouTuber, so. Hold on, we're checking the audio here. Okay, it still works. All right. I'm just saying. I'm just being real. I am being real because that's what someone was giving me, and I've had other people do around me, and that energy resonates in here. And what I do after that is I just spew it back, and it ends up being like, oh, they were the no, baby, that was what you gave me. This is what was given. You gave that to me. I got to figure that out, how to do that on YouTube. It's some streaming app that I have to use. But yeah, I just, nah. No, 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 no. I am. My mother had said you're a walking mirror. That's why when someone does something crazy, your face reflects that. I can't hold it, so it's like all of those things. Y'all, I got 10% left on this phone, baby. Savannah Darling. I love that name, honey. I just can't. I can't. It's StreamYard. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at that graduated thought. Thank you. Um, I can't. I can't do it. I'm just being real with you. I can't. Mm, love you too. Um, it's stream. It's stream. Okay. It's stream. Okay. YouTube is playing with my face today. Girl, YouTube is playing with me. Okay, I gotta go, y'all. If I get on live again, it'll be on Instagram a little later on in the day, okay? Okay, so catch me on Instagram later on today because YouTube is playing with me. Y'all, we're trying to collect 400 before the 14th here. If anybody donates to the channel, please and thank you. PayPal specifically. PayPal.me/MattyRants. I love y'all so much. This was some random conversation today. Midweek check, random conversation, bringing up anything and everything that relates to whatever we're going through and what's going on. I hope y'all have a good day. I hope this brought you some kind of entertainment for whatever time you was here and for whatever time you wasn't. I thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that like button outside when you come outside. Listen to me. When you come outside, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you, Liam. I'm going to retweet that, and then I need to go ahead and put that in my description as well. Hugs and kisses. My best love and wishes to you. Don't forget to love yourself. Don't forget to hug yourself. Don't forget to look in your mirror and remind yourself you a bad motherfucker. Yes, you is. Don't you forget. You look in that mirror like, ooh, wait. You, you woke up this. You did. You woke up this morning. Oh my God, not you. My eyebrows. Me too. You're loud. Baby Lish. Get in your mirror and figure it out. You get in there and figure it out. That's all. Luigi, sending love to you. I'm sorry, baby. I've been in here for about 90 minutes now and my phone ready to die. So, one last time for the Trigger Man beat. Hugs and kisses. My best love and wishes to you. To you. I'm going to see you later. Take care of yourselves. I'll talk to y'all. Okay, let me go. Oh, sorry, y'all. I've been redesigning my island. As a matter of fact, no. Before I go, let me show you the new area. Before I go. This is for whoever's on here last. Oh, okay. So, as you can see, oh my God, this is not how I want this to look. There we go. So, I had to make a whole new area for my neighbors. That was a whole orchard I turned into a whole new like zone, and then I created a Japanese garden because low key when I get my house I'm gonna have a Japanese garden in my backyard, but it's beautiful and I really like it a lot. Isn't it adorable? Oh. What I need, oh, I'm on Nickazon too, by the way. But okay, y'all, I gotta go. My switch code is on my Twitter, and yeah, that switch code is on my Twitter and on my Instagram. Yeah. I mean, it's a baitable click, but you know. Cute. Hey, baby. Take care. I love y'all too. I love y'all. Again, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Housewives of Beverly Hills is on tonight. That's the only thing I'm watching. Yeah. Bye.